to some of the other things that are being held in the FGC, especially with, you know, like NRS adding money to the games for their pot, and Capcom, of course, and now even Arc System Works, who are a smaller company in the grand scheme of things.
But they still got that marketing budget.
Yep.
These competitors don't need to market themselves. Well known around these parts. Hyrule Hero and Mew² up against Squander Squad's Awestin and ATX SaSSy. This is going to be a really fun one. I want to see how big of an impact projectiles play.
Yes.
Obviously, SaSSy has the gyro, and with Link, I mean, that's a man who just has pretty much every projectile in the book.
Yeah, he's got the kitchen sink in his entire special moveset.
But what are you expecting when you look at the initial team comp and the roles for each of these players on screen?
Yeah, I think, like, what you've seen a little bit already, that it will be a little bit hard for Link to set up his projectile walls just because Rob's are so much faster. Link's are, like, decent overall, but they've got pretty slow startup, whether it be pulling a bomb out or, like, setting up the start with the boomerang or, like, getting the charge for the arrow before it's really a threat. Whereas Rob can just instantly spit stuff out. So I feel like a lot of it is going to be Hyrule Hero trying to dance around those projectiles and actually going into melee range and fighting with neutral airs, forward airs, F-tilts, jabs, rather than trying to zone back.
Oh, yeah. Completely agree there. Awestin falling out of the up smash. Ooh, big punish though from Hyrule Hero. Oh, sorry, from Mew². What on earth is going on?
A little bit of friendly fire there, but we'll all right back to even.
All right, two-side formatted doubles now. Let's do it.
There we go.
Let's do it. But you're absolutely right. SaSSy, because of the laser and the gyro being so much quicker, it feels like he's going to be winning the projectile game.
Yeah.
And Hyrule Hero is definitely going to be needing to play almost more of like the game around normals, like you touched on.
Yeah, which Hyrule Hero is actually very good at doing. So Link, you know, his aerials have a good amount of startup on them. You know, they're not like they're no chic normals or like other high tier normals, but they're still pretty good. I mean, he's got a good amount of range on it on the low startup. But it still hits really hard. Still combos pretty good.
Speaking of hard hits, Awestin, big stage spike, putting Hyrule Hero at one, but he's so quick to answer. Was that an aerial or did he just dash tag?
I missed it, honestly.
I'm pretty sure that's an aerial now that I think about it. That would be insane though if Link for some reason could like dash tag off of like a platform onto the ground. It's like the most epic leap of faith.
Seriously.
Called the Helm Splitter.
That would be, yeah, the Helm Breaker. Yeah. Get some Devil May Cry tech in there.
Up smash from Mew². And oh, very nearly taking the stock from Awestin as well. I just realized that Awestin is actually on his last stock at a very high percent.
Oh, a little bit too quick on that second up B from Awestin.
It's 2 recovery errors that we've seen from him tonight alone. Usually so pristine with those.
Yeah, I think so. Awestin, you know, as we mentioned, is a very, very long time Ness player, so he's very used to angling his up B. But I don't think that Ness could do that second up B in previous games if he knocked it against a wall.
Yeah.
So that may be something that he's not quite used to yet. Oh man, talk about a combo!
And again, they're so good at being in each other's heads. They have the twin telepathy. You notice,
they really do.
You notice, like right after like the Shadow Ball went out, Mew² just put up the shield.
He's like, "Oh, you're gonna finish him? Okay, let me put up this guard real quick. I'll tank this."
Twin telepathy too real. The twins taking game number 1 and off to Duck Hunt for game 2. I don't know if they lost a game actually. Now that I think about it, I don't know if the twins have lost a game tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, at least from what we've seen on screen, it was a 2-0 on Jutsu and Lil Pack, a 2-0 on Cisco Kid and Alcopod.
Yeah.
And if that last game was any indication, we might be seeing that streak continue. Still though, very close battle in that last game between Team Red. A lot of it came down to Awestin not being able to hold on to these stocks. And I think that a stage like this might help him really increase the life expectancy a bit. He's not going to have to worry about trying to recover underneath the stage so
much.
much.
Yeah.
Be able to bounce off a bit more, right the walls with the PK Thunder 2, etc.
Yeah, and the problem he has been having with the PK Thunder is having the PK Thunder hit an obstruction above him, which won't be a thing on this stage, of course, since the walls are completely flat. So he can up B second time instantly without having to worry about that.
SaSSy getting the up smash, getting a second one as well. And it felt like Hyrule Hero there actually cut off some of his options. He drops a bomb, So there was nowhere for him to really run except straight ahead. And SaSSy called it out brilliantly.
Oh, dog kind of getting in Hyrule's way there.
I feel like the longer stage really is benefiting this red team. While both teams have access to the projectiles, because SaSSy wins them outright based on how fast the projectiles come out, he's just having even more space, more breathing room to throw out that constant barrage.
Ooh, very nice punish though there. That dash attack, very nice. Also, a little bit of patience there, and pulling back, deciding not to do the second hit of that F smash would have murdered his teammate if he did.
Up smash again from SaSSy. How many up smash KO? He's gotten every KO.
Yeah, with
the up smash. Not even like every one of his KOs. Literally like every KO.
Every KO on green team.
Which is so surprising. I'm usually so used to seeing Awestin being that person who finishes those stocks so efficiently.
Ooh, nice reflex.
Confusion coming in clutch. Up smash. The last tippy tip.
Wow.
Catching SaSSy. Hyrule using Link's tanky attributes, holding on to the percent, but that tombstone is way too much for him to survive from.
Yeah, especially on that bush. A little bit higher up, gonna kill a little bit earlier.
A great grab actually from Hyrule. We haven't seen him pull that option out all that often. And an even better interrupt now from Mew². He's hoping to take the stock very quickly. Couldn't find the back air he was looking for. Awestin, he's not gonna find the PK Thunder 2 that he's looking for either.
Oh. Just the 2-frame on the down air, but not the spike. Throw. All right, yeah. An extra stock for Awestin to share, though, so still kind of a bad position for green team. If Awestin can manage to finish off this Mew² stock, Hyrule is going to be in a pretty rough spot.
Almost certainly. All that said, I'm so scared of those forward airs from Mew². We're not going to see him. Awestin, brilliant rising up air, catching Mew² off guard. Hyrule in a 2v1 now. He's got the KO power to be able to pull off, a really quick KO. I just feel like it might be too committal for him to avoid getting KO'd himself here.
Oh.
They're just not giving him a chance to land stranded on that tree, that branch. I mean, there's nowhere he could really escape to.
That was like a solid 30 seconds of him having literally no options. And really, really good coverage by red team.
And again, we're seeing Awestin and SaSSy having that turnaround in this second game. Now the pressure is on Mew² and Hyrule to make the adaptations necessary to counter the adjustments that we saw in that previous game. They do have counter pick advantage going forward. Would you be expecting a bigger stage or probably a more condensed stage?
I would think they definitely want a more condensed stage.
Yeah, I agree too.
Yes, they definitely want to be more up close and personal with that Rob. He's going to be a terror on big stages, as we saw on that stage, just being able to pest and pecker, other way around, peck and pester with those projectiles from Rob. Yeah, especially because like Mew² and Link aren't particularly fast characters. Like Mewtwo's surprisingly fast. Like his dash speed's pretty fast, but he's such a big body that it can be pretty hard for him to just like go, well, you're going to be over there, so I'm just going to be there next to you.
Yeah. Because
not only because he's a big body, but there's so many projectiles on the opposing team. Trying to get through a nest, trying to get through the lasers, trying to get through the gyros, trying to get through the forward air from the Rob. It's going to be pretty challenging at sometimes.
He's carrying a big old shield the whole time, man.
Yeah, and Link is carrying a big old shield. He's got like the heavy boots, he's got the chainmail armor on, he's got the
hook shot.
He got the hook shot, he got the sword, he's got boomerangs, he's got like infinite supply of bombs, bow and arrow.
How many bomb bags does he have?
I know, right? It's crazy.
All of them.
Nice block with the shield there, actually crouching down, make sure that he blocks that gyro coming in low.
Honestly, we expected a more congested stage.
Yeah,
but,
I'm kind of surprised that they brought it back to the stage.
Yeah, I agree as well. I mean, it could be like that long-term thinking where they're saying, hey, if we're getting to grand finals, we might as well get that extra information on this stage so we know how to adjust. But I don't know. Again, we're seeing a really strong start from Red. They showcased what they could do on this stage in the last game, and they're off to a very similar start. Right now, though, Green finding their bearings, getting a couple of these quick team combos, making the percent significantly closer than it was. But all that aside, looking at Mew² 84% and being the lightest character on this screen.
Oh, not a good look. Still living, but... Okay, actually disrupted by his teammate there.
Yeah, that was a back throw opportunity for Awestin.
Yeah, a little confusion there, possibly because of the bush.
Green on the back foot here. Cornered, SaSSy. Again, just the option coverage that we've been seeing from him has been magnificent. That up smash, so well placed.
Green team trying to pin SaSSy at the edge, but Awestin coming in with invulnerabilities and to cut that up.
And that was a tough spot for Mew². He was trying to figure out whether he wanted to focus on getting the KO on SaSSy or trying to bail out his brothers. It's those kinds of questions you're constantly asking. Hyrule chopping away that stock from SaSSy and bringing this to 2 apiece. They're actually holding on to maybe a slight lead here. Never mind. Instantly extinguished. Awestin almost getting the KO off of that back throw as well.
Oh, but the Beerverse Shadow Ball making sure that he's out of range of that attack.
And I think that they got to go back to consistently just pushing the advantage onto SaSSy, preventing him from putting up the projectile wall that he was doing before. But when he's constantly throwing out those up smashes, it's no wonder that they're feeling, I guess, a bit scared to do so.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like especially in the first half of the game, they were trying to play a bit more zoning game, seeing if Hyrule could set up some projectiles to get some stuff going. But it just as quickly devolved into these scuffles, the close range brawls, that he hasn't really been able to take advantage of it.
It's very fortunate. Awestin right there on his final stock. And he's going to be the heel, really, for this team. Whether he's going to be giving them the boost that they need or if he's going to be what breaks. He's going to be the one that's going to put this down to 1 stock all around for this red squadron. Can he hold together? Can he maintain composure? Both Mew² and Hyrule high percent. And Mew² forced to use the share stock here. Hyrule, he knows he has to avoid that grab at all times. He's holding onto the bomb and actually gets a huge F-tilt. Now a 2v1 scenario for Awestin. Again. Ooh. Awestin, that up air. It's a very strong start from him. But he's significantly behind from a percentage standpoint.
Yep, pretty hard to pin down Mew² in the air. Gonna be able to slip away from that up B setup. I like the movement from Mew², just moving back and forth, walking underneath him, trying to keep directly below.
Just trying to pin him down. Trying to punish the landing. Predicted Awestin would be landing with something like a falling up air. And he knows both players, they're just feeding for the grab. Awestin, he wins the game of chicken. You get a bit of stage control, not much else afterwards.
Yep, and just one grab away from Mew² being able to end it. That will be it off of that up throw. And the Twins take it by the skin of their teeth.
They really do. Game 3, last stocks, last characters. You can't ask for a better finish for winners finals, really.
So yeah, they did win the run back on Duck Hunt. That's interesting.
I think a lot of that was really around just KOing Awestin so many times.
Yeah.
In rapid succession, Awestin is for me, I feel like whenever he is allowed to play his game, he's almost unstoppable at times. He's untouchable.
He's very scary whenever he gets his momentum going.
And what that team did such a brilliant job of was just shutting that down, saying, you don't get to do your Awestin things.
Right.
We're going to be punishing you every single chance that we get.